Rain poured relentlessly from the sky. Thunder shattered the silence of Maplewood Park as raindrops turned every corner into mud. At the edge of the park stood a drenched stray dog beside an abandoned car. His name was Max. Max had roamed the streets for years, but tonight was different. He barked with such urgency that even the thunderstorm couldn't drown his cries. Max's barking disturbed a few people in the park. Some found him frightening and walked away, while others simply ignored him. But Max didn't give up. His eyes stayed fixed on the car, barking persistently as if trying to say something was wrong. Finally, someone decided to call the police. "There's a dog guarding an abandoned car in the park. It might be dangerous," they reported. Soon, flashing red and blue lights pierced through the darkness as police cars arrived at the scene. Two officers, Grayson and Miller, stepped out of their vehicles, cautiously approaching the dog. Max didn't budge as the officers neared. Instead, he barked louder, almost as if to say, "Do something." "What are we dealing with here?" Grayson asked, watching the dog's determined behavior. "I'm not sure," Miller replied, "but this dog is definitely trying to tell us something. Let's check the car." The officers approached the car. The doors were locked, and the windows fogged up, making it impossible to see inside clearly. "I have a feeling about this," Grayson said, turning to Miller. "We need to open this car right now." Miller broke the lock and opened the door, gasping at what he saw inside. On the back seat, wrapped in an old blanket, lay a small baby. The infant was motionless, pale and barely breathing.
Silent scan.
"Oh my God," Miller whispered. "We need an ambulance, now!" Grayson grabbed his radio, urgently calling for emergency medical assistance. Meanwhile, Max watched intently, his whimpers echoing as the officers worked. As they carefully wrapped the baby in the blanket, Max's eyes seemed to plead with them. "Take care of this little one." As the ambulance arrived, Max followed closely behind the officers. Grayson noticed the unwavering determination in the dog's eyes. "This dog has to come with us," he said. Miller nodded in agreement. "He's definitely a hero." At the hospital, doctors worked to stabilize the baby, while Max waited outside the room, pressing his nose against the door. The loyal dog's presence didn't go unnoticed by the hospital staff. Some tried to pet him, while others watched him quietly, moved by his devotion. Finally, a doctor stepped out and crouched beside Max. "Don't worry, the little one will be okay," the doctor said gently. Max wagged his tail slightly, but kept his eyes fixed on the door, unwilling to leave. A few days later, the baby was stable. Doctors revealed that the child had been abandoned and was on the brink of hypothermia. But thanks to Max's heroic actions, the baby had survived. The police launched an investigation to find the baby's family. Soon, they located the child's mother. A young woman named Emma tearfully admitted to leaving her baby in desperation. "I love him, but I had no choice. That dog saved his life," she said, her voice breaking. Emma wanted to express her gratitude by adopting Max. At first, it wasn't clear if Max, a free-spirited stray, would adjust to a home life. But this time, things felt different. When Max saw Emma and the baby, it was as if he had accepted a new role, as their protector. Max quickly adjusted to his new home. He ran around the yard, played with the baby, and slept by the door every night, guarding them. His loyalty and love earned him the title of a neighborhood hero. This story is not just about a dog saving a life. It's about the power of love to bring people together. Max wasn't just a stray. He was a living example of courage and loyalty. And that's the end of Max's heroic journey. But his loyalty and love will live on in our hearts. If this story touched you, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Together, let's keep sharing inspiring stories like this one. See you in the next video.